Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about things that genuinely make me mad. And starting off is Beyblade X. This is mainly gonna be Beyblade related. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the plot. The plot of Beyblade X is good. Okay, the bays are cool. This is fake, but the bays are the bays look cool, and overall, I think it's a good show. But the only problem I have with it is like the characters. I mean, the characters they genuinely like make me mad. Um, Take Bird for example, or Robin, how whichever version you watch. It's he constantly loses. I mean, so I'm only on episode 50 or something, and when they were trying to get sponsored, I feel like what's his name? Or I don't even know his name. Blader X should have beat this bay Killer Shark or something. It's something Killer Shark or something. Anyway, I feel like Blader X should have won. Multi should have lost, and Robin or Bird, whatever, should have won. Okay, that's how I feel like that scene should have gone, because genuinely it makes me mad that Blader X wins every single time and Robin loses every single time. Maybe he's won. Okay, maybe he's won by the time I actually get to the episode. But from where I am, he has not won a single match, and it just makes me so mad that Blader X has been winning every single match. It doesn't matter who he goes up against, he wins. Okay, plot armor is insane. Then there's Robin, who just loses no matter what. Like, remember when he went up against that copycat person who stole his bay? That would have been perfect for him to win. Yet he didn't win. Like, in Beyblade Burst Evolution, when the gang, I guess, I don't know, were going up against, like, the eyes, like, red eye, purple eye, whatever. Volt, Volta Oi. He is like mixed, okay? That came out wrong. He's mixed, okay? He loses some, he wins some. He mainly wins, but at least they mix in some losses, okay? Unlike Blader X, who loses or wins constantly, and even Poncho from Beyblade Burst Evolution, or just in Beyblade in general, he lost a lot of the time being, the sidekick to Volt, basically. And but even every now and then they throw him a pretty cool win, okay? So unlike Robin, who just loses every single time, which just makes me so mad. Next I want to talk about Beyblade Burst Quad Drive and Quad Strike. I want to skip over these as fast as possible because these seasons made me so mad. Because in Beyblade Burst Quad Drive, Louis Shirosaki lost in episode 2. Okay? Like 2. Freaking 2. Episode 2. To Bell, or whatever his name is. I hate that character. I didn't even finish that season because it was just such a bad season. I didn't even watch Beyblade Burst Quad Strike. I watched like a solid 30 episodes maybe, and I was just done. I was like, this is garbage. Beyblade Burst has lost his touch. And you might be thinking, Nat, like, these shows are for kids. But you gotta understand, Beyblade came out in 1999, I think. And since, the original shows have ended, that's only gonna want people wanting more, So, yes, it might be for kids, but there's still some people wanting more Beyblade, basically. So when the 1999 version ended, people were, I'm sure, at least 30% of the fandom was like, oh, well, this show is amazing and I want to see more. And that's when Beyblade Burst Metal Fusion, I believe, came out. Or was it Shogun Steel? Either way, people wanted more, and not everyone, but people, it's by themselves, wanted more. So yeah, the show may be for kids, but people are always gonna want more. Okay, of something at least. So don't get me wrong. The plot for Beyblade X it's a good plot. It's just the characters that they just it's just Bird, Robin, whatever you want to call him, could have had so much character development if the writers knew what they were doing with his character. Be completely honest, I'm waiting for Blader X to lose. Okay, I'm waiting for him. Every match he goes into, I'm like just praying that he loses, basically. Which might sound kind of mean, but I mean, come on. We all know he wants to, we all know. Anyway, yeah. Something else. I don't even know what that was. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Huh. Oh yeah, yeah, don't get me wrong. The plot for Beyblade X, the base are cool. Again, this is fake. I was gonna hold that up and see. The plot for Beyblade X is cool. So don't get me wrong. It is a good show. It's just the characters and their character development. It's just like, it's off. Okay, it just makes the show feel so wrong. And then there's, the shows like Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, whatever, who will actually mix in and actually give character development towards, characters. Because, Jinka, he wanted to be Ryuga. Is that his name? Ryuga? I think so. He actually wanted to, climb up the ranks, basically, and beat Ryuga. Which, don't get me wrong, Ryuga is a good character. He's one of my characters, I don't care. Don't get me wrong, Metal Fusion definitely has its flaws, considering, the Beyblades are, splitting the Red Sea and stuff. So yeah, but you might be thinking, well, how do you know? You're just some 13-year-old who's probably never even seen Metal Fusion. That is completely untrue. I finished Metal Fusion before I even watched Beyblade Burst, okay? That's the truth, okay? I may be 13, but I watched Metal Fusion first before any other show, okay? Another thing that's just wrong in Beyblade in general is just how the characters get stronger. Okay, don't get me wrong. Lifting weights is great and stuff, but it's just, they lose. They like go into their minds, like, give it a little tickle, make it feel good, and they give like some speech, and boom, they win. It doesn't matter who. That's basically it. But yeah, Beyblade Burst Quad Drive sucks. So does Quad Strike. Don't watch it. You can watch it if you want, but Bell has too much plot armor. His Bay, I'm okay with his Bay. Okay, his Bay's fine. But compared to like Beyblade Burst Sparking, the two main characters for Beyblade Burst Sparking were peak, bro. I don't care. So is the animation. That's another thing I have wrong with Beyblade Burst X. The animation is just so weird compared to, Beyblade Burst Metal Fusion, or, Beyblade Burst, not Beyblade Burst Metal Fusion. I'm sorry if I've been saying that. But the, Beyblade Metal Fusion is just, the animation is just so good. So is Beyblade Burst animation. But then after Beyblade Burst, here comes Beyblade X, and it's just the animation. It just makes me mad just watching it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has some pretty cool moments, like when Beyblade X does his X Dash. That's some pretty cool animation. But compared to Beyblade Metal Fusion or Beyblade Burst, it's just better. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's just me ranting about how things that get my go in Beyblade. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys soon.